Today we will be stalling out a lot of people. If you want to know how to do this, how to energy fight in general, I highly suggest you to check out the link in the top right. There's a more in-depth guide and see these more as additional examples after you've actually watched that one. If you already watched it, let's keep on going. So I have a little bit more altitude than this K4 and I'm roughly above him. So what I want to do is go horizontal. If he tries to pitch up after me, I have such an altitude advantage that he won't be able to cut into me. Right now the top of his loop is the bottom of my loop and I just go up. He's trying to run back to his airfield, so I'm trying to keep my energy somewhat high, so if he tries to lag away, I will be easily on his 6. I will be getting a shot right here. Don't manage to get a hit in. Pretty slow, bad aim, a little bit of a sluggish plane, but I could have gotten him there, and from that on out, I'm on a 6. Nothing he can do anymore. Same example. Slightly above him and I'm faster, and you know that I'm faster because he is being outrun by me. Use the numbers on your screen. If it's increasing, 9 out of 10 times, if he's not cutting you off or you cutting him off, you have more energy than him. Of course, if you're above him or below him, it doesn't really matter. What I'm doing here is a very gradual turn, luring him closer. I'm still going 370, he's doing nowhere near this. I go straight up, get a little bit of a lag spike. Sorry for that. Drop my flaps, try to turn in. He's basically stalling out, that's why he's not turning whatsoever. And he's going to be turning into my guns. And that's his engine dead. I then chase him, miss a lot. I'm not going to bore you with that. Today I'm actually only going to look at energy fighting. LA5 coming from my right. What do? I level out, get a little bit of speed in, so that I can actually dodge this guy. I do have a better climb rate. I'm at his critical altitude where his engine starts giving out, which is perfect. So I'm gonna climb a little bit more here so his second supercharger kicks in, at least so I'm sure that it kicks in. It kicks in around 3600 meters on the top of my head, so I just want to go around 4000. He's on 4000 right now, and I level out a little bit to see if I'm gaining or that he's catching me, and I'm outrunning him, even though I'm turning slightly into him. So I'd start turning in more. That was at 90 degrees on me. He's pitching in, so I go straight up. Last second, there's no way he's going to get a shot in here. I turn towards the direction he's going to be, and I will be stalling right on top of him. We'll be pulling in here relatively easily. Too bad I completely botched my shot, but you get the idea. At this point I'm basically on a 6 and there's nothing he's going to do anymore because I'm in the J205. And that's another guy out of the match. A little bit of a different example. I'm diving on this guy, 109. I have a lot more energy than him, so what do I want to do? I just want to use the energy that I have. I'm not going to win a prolonged fight, I'm not going to win the climb rate fast. What I will do is just stay out of his guns and go up. By the time he gets his guns on me, yeah, just kidding, that's not going to happen. He's just going to start right below me. He has to dive away. Very predictable direction he's going to be going in because he's too slow to turn away. And we shoot him out of the air just as well. And they still had a little pling of the torpedo sounds for some reason. Just dove in, killed someone else, and I'm going 670. I'm going way faster than this K4. And even though he will have a much higher climb rate than me, I will just extend away. And as I'm gaining all of this distance, I'm converting all my speed into altitude, trying to get some separation in. He's now 1 kilometer away from me. I'm going 400 kph. I probably would have been better off being a little bit later on this turn, because he got a little bit close here. It's not a very easy shot and I don't expect him to hit it, but if you want to be a little bit safer, you can get just that little bit extra separation in. He will bleed even more speed and then it's easier to kill him. The problem is he has more time to react and he has more time to think, I'm not going to get this shot, and that's why I was a little bit more aggressive. I wanted to kill this K4 as fast as I could because my team just really needed me elsewhere. And that's the K4 there. Yak 3U on the deck. Kind of goes without saying that I will outclimb all of the people on here. Oh, this thing will do a 30-degree climb and I will use all of that. P38 is on my 6. He's slowly catching me, but my climb rate is going to make it so that he won't be catching me very soon here. And the moment he stops catching me, what I will do, because then I know his exact speed, I start outrunning him and then I turn in. I go in a very gradual turn, still going up, I'm still climbing here, but it looks like he's gaining altitude or gaining distance on me. Whereas in reality, I'm just increasing the difference in energy. Pitch up right over him, so he has to go straight up. Turn out of his guns. He potentially could have gotten me there, yes, but it was a very hard shot, and the responsiveness on the P38 on low speed isn't very amazing. It's doable with your keyboard, but if you're trying to aim, it's extremely unresponsive. That's 2 fires on the P38. Yeah, you're not pulling that one out. Flying in the P51 D30 again. Yak 3 over there. Dubmaster 39 put up a very good fight if you're watching this. Very well played. GG. Unfortunately, so for you, you're in a Yak 3, I'm in a way better plane here, and I do have the altitude advantage, especially up here. You're just not going to win it. But you played it very well. Turning in here, he's going too slow, he's not going to get the separation here. Gets very close, but it's a very hard shot. He's basically stalling out. He's committed. And if I played it a little bit differently here, I probably would have killed you. But you dive out. I miss. And I don't want to commit yet. Well, I could have committed right there and stayed on the 6. Probably hose him down. But there's a lot of his team still high and I don't want to commit. And that's something you have to keep in mind at all times. You might be energy fighting. You might be doing a lot of things at once. But you still need to keep in mind that you're not the only one on the battlefield. If you want to 1v1, go to a custom battle. Not sure what his stuttering is. If you can see on YouTube as well, it will pass very short here. He's still sitting right below me. And I'm just trying to bait him into going straight vertical for me. At this altitude, he just doesn't have the power to go up for me. And he realizes this and he doesn't even try. So I dive back after him. Because the enemy team starts diving slowly. And at this point he's been putting up a decent fight. So I wanted to kill him. Because you know, killing good players is way more fun than killing some people that don't know what they're doing. We go back up. No way he's going to be catching this. And again he realizes this. Wait to be straight above him. And we loop back over. He knows he's not going to be doing anything against that. So he again dives away to equalize the energy. Which is what you should do. I also cover this in the other video as well. Which is again in the top right. He's keeping it fast. I don't have a runner. Trying to get some longer range shots in isn't really happening. He's staying defensive. He's staying squirmy. He's maneuvering. Makes it a lot harder to hit someone. Still focused on him. The other guys on the deck aren't much of a threat. He turns under me. He's not going very fast. Set a fire on him. And he instantly burns up. The other spit in the head-on, and another Spitfire coming in from the right. Keeping my speed here, I'm way faster than him, especially at this altitude. So what I want to do is get some separation in and start gradually climbing. Because a gradual climb in a faster plane will mean that you lose less speed relatively to the enemy. And as I'm doing this, I'm creating distance and I'm creating separation in the horizontal as well as in the vertical, making it so that I will get an even easier shot here. So he might turn better than me, but if someone lacks the energy to get his guns on you, then his extra turn rate might as well be non-existent. Other guy standing right below me, not going for him. He's a really easy kill right now, but if I were to dive on him, I will present my 6 to Corsair over there, and he's in a Spitfire. I don't want a Spitfire on my 6. He's trying to pitch up right here. Simply not gonna happen, because I just created so much separation that by the time he gets guns on me, he's stalling out. Same game, a little bit later, kill the Spitfire, have a lot of speed here, go into a gradual climb, because I need some speed, and P38 coming in. And P38 is actually pretty scary in a dogfight, but he is climbing, and I'm still going 500, which means that I have more energy, and that's something I'm going to be using. I will be very aggressive here, trying to bleed him off his speed as fast as I can, because I don't want to have a prolonged dogfight against the P38. So I simply dodge the head-on, and we go straight up. Drop my flaps, keep situational awareness, at least for how much is possible. Not many people in the enemy team left. And at this point I'm not trying to get guns on him. I'm simply turning into him to make sure that he bleeds as much speed as possible. Drop my flaps to bleed a little bit of extra speed so I can get on this advantageous position on a 6. At this point we're both going 200, I'm on his 6, get hit by AA, and I'm dead on the 6. We're way too slow to maneuver, he's not going to be going out of the way here. Crit him with the 20s, don't need the 20s anymore, just finish him with the MGs. VK107 on the deck, way above this 109, very easy example. He's going to be trying to pitch up for me here, with a very big emphasis on trying. Sorry chief, ain't happening. I just go up, just stay out of his guns. All I'm trying to do here is make it so that he can't get guns on me. And he won't. I dive back in him, he's going to be diving away. I'm not too sure what he's trying to do as he just flies straight into my guns. Guy camping his base, so what do? I go diagonal to him, so he thinks he's catching me. The moment he starts pitching up, I will just pitch right over him and dive instantly back after him, because I know he's just going to be diving back to his airfield, and I won't agree with that. He's way too slow to dodge at this point, and it's a burning G2 trop. And no, he didn't put it out. BF-109 straight below me. What do? Wait for him to pitch up, rotate right above him. He's gonna stall in my guns here in a second. Looping over, he's basically falling backwards at this point. Get a shot, crit him, take out his tail control, he's going to be crashing very soon here. Diving on a 190 in the P38K, which climbs better, turns better, and I have more altitude to begin with, as well as more speed. So he pitches up, no way he's going to hit that. As he's stalling out, I will just loop back over, and would you look at that, he is stalling in my guns. Thank you all for watching. If you like this kind of highlight things where I explain very short engagements, then do let me know. Give it a like, give me a comment, do something that maybe notifies me that you like this, and then I will keep doing them. Also, make sure to check out the energy guide video on the top right. It took me a lot of time and it explains most of the engagements I did right here in a little bit more in depth. See you all very soon and have a good day.